Hi guys, great to be here with you today. I know I might reference Marvel and the Avengers a lot. That's only because they make such great biblical references. But if you've ever seen the Avenger movies in chronological order, then you'd definitely have watched Captain America the First Avenger. The film takes place during the Second World War and follows the story of this young American. This lad is quite young, he's quite small, he's really skinny, but he's very brave and wants to fight against the bad guys. But because of what he looks like, they don't want him to fight because they just think if he did, he would just get killed. Spoilers, this young lad that people didn't think much of, he becomes Captain America. He goes through some experiments and has a transformation. He transforms into this really big and muscly man, but he keeps his bravery as well. And because of his new beginning, he then goes out to start fighting the bad guys and keeps winning. He's no longer looked upon as this lad who can't do much. Now he's looked upon as a leader and someone who can see a way to making things happen that other people couldn't. He'd proven the doubters wrong. It wasn't what was on the outside that mattered, but what was on the inside. Although, he does now have super strength, so it does kind of matter what was on the outside for Captain America. But that wasn't the important thing. I'm hoping you managed to guess who I'm comparing Captain America to in the Bible. It's David, of course. If we read in 1 Samuel 17, we read about the Israelites having a standoff with the Philistines. The Philistines had a mighty warrior called Goliath, who every day would offer a challenge to the Israelites for a one-on-one, but none of the Israelites dared to do it. Then this young lad, David, comes along. He's the youngest of 8 brothers in his family, and too small to wear armour, but he's very brave and tells stories about how he's taken down lions and bears. And because of his faith in God, he overcomes Goliath as well. Not only that, we read in the chapter before that God's plan for David is to be king, saying people look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. People had looked down on David because of what he looked like on the inside, just what he looked like on the outside, just like Captain America. But it was what on the inside that counted. David's faith was what mattered the most. And when Captain America got his super strength, when David became king, what did they do with their new power? Did they go back to all the people who looked down on them and punish them? Did they use their new muscles, their new authority to put others down just like they were? No, they didn't. In their new beginning, they didn't act like how others had treated them. They didn't take revenge. They showed humility and respect to everyone, even those that didn't deserve it. Just like in 1 Samuel 24, David was basically being hunted down, and when Saul was presented to David, who could take his revenge, but he didn't. In his new beginning, he wanted to be the best, the most loving, the most Christ-like he could be, and not like what the other people were like. He paved the way in that moment, and it makes me think, in our new beginnings, do we pave the way? Do we act the best, the most loving, the most Christ-like we can be? Or do we just do what others have done in the past? In your new beginnings, if you have new power or new authority, start them like David did. Start them the way Jesus would, and not make the same mistakes that others did about you.